I've lived through hundreds of these storms, sometimes shaken to my very roots. Yes, that's me, the oak tree. I've lost count of my exact age. Well over 100 years, that much I'm sure of. I'm like a watchman, a sentinel up here on this bluff. And I've seen it all so many times in the lives of the natives and all the animals who inhabit this inhospitable land. Yet as often as I watch, each year it's as if it were all happening to me for the very first time. Look, something is running across the glacier towards me. What could it be? It's a fox. A strong and handsome male glacier fox.
It's a journey that never ends. I keep running from my memories. And if the northern sun keeps calling me, I'll keep traveling until I am free. To the ends of the earth, I will be searching for something forever unknown. And if the northern sun could speak to me, I know the secret hidden in my soul.
He's heading right for my hill. Careful, my friend. There are others who are watching you. Newcomer is charging recklessly towards me, as if that local fox didn't even exist. And yet he must know that this territory has long since been staked out by the fox awaiting his charge. He's either very brave or very foolish, and yet, by their very nature, glacier foxes are never rash, except when defending their young or in courtship. The fight is fierce enough, but short, as the local fox finds this newcomer too savage to intimidate. And after all, it isn't as if this were the only piece of snowbound land available. Aha, this beautiful female fox. Here's the reason for our newcomer's attack. And now the bluff belongs to him, and him alone. Yet once the challenger has won the hill, he must search for food. He has put the beautiful female out of his mind, at least for now. In my raw and hostile land, hunger will always be his #1 priority. As the blizzard continues, my new friend beds down for the night. I feel an unexplainable compassion for this brave, undaunted fox. He's been surprising me all day long. He looks so unconcerned. Surely he's not completely forgotten the beautiful female for whom he fought. And where is she gone? I wonder if she's even thinking about this newcomer. Perhaps tomorrow will bring the answers. It will be very interesting, I think. It's morning, and the new lord of my bluff has indeed returned to seek out the female. And he's found her spoor. Will he find her? The female stands her ground, watching the male approach.
As if someone is waiting. A secret scent is filling me, tells me I've fallen in love. I feel it coming, something beginning, something so deep inside. I wanna touch him, I wanna love him.
The courtship begins. The two bound over the snowy plain, their every move proclaiming their joy at the meeting. I would think this was just two foxes playing, if this were my first sight of such an encounter. But they are... it's love play, a joyous part of the courtship ritual.
Tells me I've fallen in love. I feel it coming.
My curiosity is heightened by the natural attraction between these two foxes. It's time I name my new friends. This daring male who crossed the glacier to win a new territory, I shall call Flep. That means the red animal. And the beautiful female I'll call Let, meaning the wind. The winters in my land are long and harsh. In this season, glacier foxes live a nomadic life. Not even these winter storms can stop Flep and Layla. By instinct, they understand that this is their time to mate. The Glacier Fox selects only one mate for life. Flep and Layla know this as they come together in joyous abandon. The mating time is not only for the Glacier Fox. The cranes, too, know it's time for them to mate. It's early March now, and I, the oak tree, watch with relief as returning spring begins to nudge at winter's hold on my land. And the swans have returned from their winter refuge far away in the south. Even the glaciers which Flep raced across are breaking up, drifting out into the Sea of Okhotsk. Here in the dunes, close by the sea, Flep and Layla have made their home. At first glance, Layla doesn't look different, yet she's already feeling the heaviness of her first litter. And now it's time. Her instinct tells Layla that she needs the security of her den in order to deliver her young, and she disappears, leaving Flep standing guard outside. But he's too restless, and probably, like all males at times like these, far more nervous than his mate. So he has climbed the hill overlooking the sea. Perhaps he is praying to the Sea of Okhotsk for a healthy litter. handsome pups have been born to my friends. 4 of the pups are male, 1 female. I wonder what names should be given these happy children. What a wonderful spring this promises to be. Late in April, swans are returning to Siberia. The pups are playing outside the den, enjoying their mock fights and rough and tumble that all young enjoy. It's a happy scene, isn't it? The frolicking pups and the proud and grateful parents.
Precious little ones playing in the breeze, in the shadow of a tree. Soft footsteps happily dancing in morning sun, racing the rain. Treasure dreams stay forever in our hearts. These treasure dreams keep us close when we're apart. My little ones, you know I'm always with you, watching you grow. Even in sad times, our lives are one in treasure dreams. Dreams you've yet to see, growing gracefully, moments of peace, sweet memories happily dancing in morning sun, warmed by the rain. Treasure dreams stay forever in our hearts. These treasure dreams keep us close when we're apart. My little ones, you know I'm always with you, watching you grow. Even in sad times, our lives are one in treasure dreams.
This is the one pup who is starting life with a terrible handicap. He is blind, with only his ears and his sense of smell to help him discover the world outside. It's now May, and spring has finally and truly arrived. And see how much the pups have grown. It's high time I name each one. This one, the strongest of the litter, I shall name Sirica. That means the great earth. And this one, our only female, I'll name Lepin, the sea. And here is Nupri, the mountain. This one I'll call Rusum, the beach. And finally, our little blind friend Chinita, the dream.
I'm feeling soft and lazy today. I'm feeling warm in a cozy way. Something smelling pretty and sweet in the wind. I wonder what it could be. I wonder what I'll find when I am grown. So many things I want to see and know. If only I could grow up soon, I know I'd learn a thing or two. Everything is mystery. Wish that I could see. Everything is mystery. Wish that I could see. Everything is mystery. I wish that I could see.
As their lone sentinel, I can see Flep and Layla running themselves ragged searching for food. Oh, blind Chinita is playing with the dandelions. And as usual, Sirica and his sister Lepin are scrapping. Nupri, ever curious, sniffs out the wind as if wondering what lies beyond his dunes.
Wake up, wake up, wake up to the sunrise. Wake up to the morning light. Sunshine spreading out over the hillside. Fields of green are turning bright. Good morning world, good morning world. Good morning sunshine glow. Look up, look up to the blue skies. Look up to a brand new day. everything's coming out. I feel so good now, I can't help but feel this way. Good morning world, good morning world, good morning sunshine gold. Good morning world, good morning world, good morning world, good morning sunshine gold. Good morning world, good morning world, good morning world, good morning sunshine gold. Stand up and be counted. I wanna see a smiling face. Uphill, downhill, wherever we may run to, life is such a happy race. Good morning world, good morning world, good morning sunshine gold. Good morning world, good morning world, good morning world, good morning sunshine gold. Good morning world, good morning world, good morning world, good morning sunshine gold.
I can almost hear poor Chinita's complaint. Mama, where is everyone gone? I want to go with them. Poor blind Chinita. He hasn't been able to sleep because of the storm. But over the sound of the rain, he seems to hear the breakers from beyond the dunes. Look. Oh, Chinita is climbing the hill, as if he is heading for the sound of the breakers. He hesitates, then continues his climb. To me, it's as if he is saying goodbye. I think Layla senses this too. The pup sits listening to the breakers, the sound somehow filled with sadness.
Wings lift me high, let me soar through an endless sky, filled with 100,000 dreams. Wind, be my friend, let me guide you and bid you. Today I am truly free. Over the sea is a land of eternity. More than tomorrow waits for me. lift me high. There's no end to the sky. Today I am truly free. The wind will blow, the clouds will part, so lift me high, let me fly through the endless sky, laughing in the sunshine, laughing in the sunshine, laughing in the sunshine, laughing in the sunshine.
At the den, Layla is torn. Should she go after her helpless pup and leave her home and family unprotected? Poor Chinita. A breaker has washed him out to sea. Farewell, blind pup. You'll be missed.
Laughing in the sunshine, laughing in the
That night, the sad cries of the pups echoed throughout the dunes. Chinita, who was lost to the waves, is now free, like a seagull. The pups emerge from the den, still half asleep. Flep and Layla have set out to hunt for food. Oh, here's trouble. A farm dog. one of the Glacier Fox's few natural enemies. Bad news. The dogs found the trail to the den. Look out, little ones. There. Sarek is the first to see their enemy. And look at him, shielding the others. Not that he can hope to stand up to him. But what courage! Where are Flep and Layla? They've heard the dog, and here comes Flep. Flep knows the odds are all in this huge enemy's favor. He's not going to stand and do battle. He's going to lure the dog away from his family. The strategy works. Run, Flep, run! It's moving day. Not because they want to move, but because their present home has been discovered and has become too vulnerable. Just as in winter, the rainy season is a time of hunger and hardship. The incessant rains have robbed the parents of their keen senses of smell and hearing, and they can no longer catch their normal prey. And the insects the pups have learned to catch for themselves have all disappeared deep under the forest carpet of leaves and mold. They're helpless to do anything and must wait for Flep or Layla to bring them food. Layla's trying to show her pups that she's come back empty-handed, or more accurately, empty-mouthed. But the pups are literally starving and pay no attention.
no stopping now. It don't have no mercy on me. It don't have no mercy on me. Breath comes hard, I keep tugging at the breeze. Breath comes slow, my soul's about to freeze. Don't have no mercy on me. Don't have no mercy on me. No. So hot, so cold, slicing, keep me breathing, come slow, without mercy. I keep hanging on, though times are hard. No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy. Yeah, no, no. So cold, slicing through me, breathing, come slow, without mercy. I keep hanging on, though times are hard. No mercy, 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 no mercy. I keep hanging on, though times are hard. No mercy, no mercy. No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy. No mercy, no mercy, no mercy. No mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
The family's last resort. I wonder, what will happen? Normally, they'd stay far away from their human enemy. But not now. It's a matter of their survival or death. Layla's come to help Flip, but she's too late. He's already on his way back to the den. Layla's distracted by the sight of the hen hanging from the pole. Her instinct tells her it's a deadly trap, so she veers as she spots a hen escaping from its coop. Oh no! She's caught! Flip's heard her cry for help, but so have the dogs. Again, Flip must lure his enemies away to protect Layla. the pole. Layla's pain must be almost beyond her endurance, but she is determined to return to where I, the oak tree, stand on the bluff, to the place where she first saw Flap.
Precious little ones playing in the breeze, in the shadow of a tree. Soft footsteps happily dancing in morning sun, racing the rain. Treasure dreams stay forever in our hearts. These treasure dreams keep us close though we're apart. My little ones, I wish I could be with you, watching you grow. Even in sad times, our lives are one in treasure dreams.
All that had sustained her as she dragged her helpless body back to me was the memory of that winter day when she and Flep began their life together. Layla is dead. How heavy my heart is as I say those words. And now the sun is setting, and the coming night seems a proper time for grief. But in the light of tomorrow's sun, life will go on, as it always has.
Ghost vision has just disappeared, and the sunlight has gone away. Time is all we got to hang on to now, so we're living day to day. In our struggle for survival, love will come and love will go. In your memory, I will carry on in the only way I know. And in this cruel world, I will carry on. And in the darkness, I am searching for the dawn.
watches his pups at play, knowing that he must begin to prepare them for the harsh life ahead. Flep takes the pups away from the dunes so that he can begin to train them, teaching the pups to defend themselves against their enemies, including the fiercest, man, teaching them to hunt and catch their own food. It's a time when Flep is closest to his pups, because it's a time when normally the mother fox would be doing the teaching. Now Flep has to be both mother and father. And were it not for the fact of Layla's death, I feel that he would be enjoying this training period.
I wanna know what's over the horizon. I'm gonna find out on my very own now. Nothing's gonna keep me back. Look out, world, I'm coming now. Look out, coming, coming, look out, coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Looking for adventure, looking for adventure. Gonna find big adventure. Ooh, yeah. Gonna find big adventure. Ooh, yeah. Looking for adventure now. I'm gonna pick up my feet and fly. Fly into the green and on and not gonna let the world go by. Look out, look out, look out, and I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Looking for adventure, looking for adventure. Gonna find big adventure. Ooh, yeah. Gonna find big adventure. Ooh, yeah. Looking for adventure now. Keep me back and look out, world, I'm coming now. Look out, look out, look out, coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Looking for adventure, looking for adventure. Gonna find big adventure. Ooh, yeah. Gonna find big adventure. Ooh, yeah. Looking for adventure. Gonna find big adventure. Ooh, yeah. Gonna find big adventure. Ooh, yeah. Looking for adventure now. Big adventure. Big adventure. Big adventure.
As my summer draws to a close, the lessons for the pups grow more and more complicated. I believe that Flep somehow knows there is very little time left in which to make certain that the pups mature to the point where they can fend for themselves. Somewhere near the end of summer, a frenzied action begins to develop, which will break the bond between parent and pups. Now, an age-old ritual must take place, the expulsion of the young from the den. Yet it's far more than a ritual. It's nature's way of ensuring the independence of each succeeding generation. It is indeed, in the animal world, the cutting of the umbilical cord. Flep is no longer Papa. The pups are no longer dependent children. They're virtually full-grown now, and they must succeed or fail on their own. I know the pups won't leave willingly. Flep must drive them out, as if they were intruders, even enemies. The first to feel his fury is Rusum. Rusum is totally bewildered by the sudden change in his father. What can poor Rusum do? He's no match for Flep. He flees, giving one last long howl. And now it becomes Nupri's turn to feel the fury of Flep's teeth, the relentlessness of his pursuit. Nupri tries to resist, but like his brother, he's no match for Flep. Sirica, the bravest and strongest of the litter, stands his ground as Flep attacks, refusing to give in. Sirica even counterattacks. This is not a fight between son and father, but between two grown male Glacier Foxes, battling for possession of their territory. The female, Leppen, left until last, gazes at Sirica, who has finally acknowledged defeat and is disappearing over the hill. She hopes she will not be expelled, but yes, it must be a clean break, and Leppen must now face the fury of her father. Flep has done what he had to do, but I know what it has cost him. He is alone again, as he was when he raced across the ice to meet his mate. That's Rusum across the plain. And there's Nupri looking towards the dune. And Leppen gazing at their home where they spent so many happy and perilous times. Only Sirica remains nearby, still defiant, still determined to remain near my dune, the only land he knows. As necessary as the breaking up of the family has been, it is no less heartbreaking, no less poignant. I can sense Flep saying, "Goodbye, my children. Come alive. Make use of your instinct and senses and live on."
Be strong, be proud, be true, my little ones. Those little ones, you're no longer. The sun will be guiding you and keeping you warm. Wherever you may wander. To where we stand, but tomorrow's plan says you're leaving. So don't be afraid, you will have warm, happy days, and tomorrow to be leaving. We've come to the crossroads, child taking a different turn. We come to the crossroads, a time to use all you have learned. Traveling on your own road, carrying your own load. My children, there's no turning back. It's time
Flep too is leaving the empty den. There is nothing and no one to hold him now.
My children, there's no turning back. It's time to say farewell.
I can feel the winds of autumn beginning to blow over the velvety surface of the dunes. All that remains of Flep and Layla and the 5 pups are the trails through the dune grasses. Where once there were explosions of noise and life, there is now only empty silence. I wonder where Flep and his children have gone. yellow shadow moves forward without a sound. It's gruesome, grown almost beyond recognition. And there's Sirica, still haunting the shore, still challenging, even when he has no chance of winning. Nupri, almost got it that time. Good boy. The pups seem to be doing well, but where is Lepin, the female? Oh, no. She's dead. But how? A trap? Another animal? I'll never know. But what does it matter? She's gone. Fleps returned to the den. He finds the dead Lepin's tracks. It seems clear that Lepin, being the weakest of the litter, had taken refuge in their old home, the only one she had ever known. But all that remains is a bit of rotting fish she's brought up from the beach. That and a bittersweet memory.
I will whisper love through the rustling trees as our love silently sleeps. You will find me there beside you by the stream.
Now, for the last time, Flep leaves the den.
As the cold winds blow, you will hear my song, like a light I've gently guided, and my shadow
Again, winter has silently overtaken the gentleness of autumn, and again is in control of my land. I can see a lone seagull flying over the darkened sea, just like the spirit of Layla. Winter is the harshest of my seasons. It's a time when only 1 in 10 foxes will survive. I wonder, how will our friends do? Flep, Sirica, Nupri, and Rusum must endure this, the fiercest and cruelest of all seasons. I can see Rusum has survived the first major storm. And there's Nupri. Ha ha! The mighty hunter. Rusum, too, goes hunting. Oh, no! Poor Rusum. He must have bitten into bait that was set with explosive. Watch out, Nupri. That farmer's got you in his sights. He's trying to get away, but the dog... Nutri is doomed. It's Sirica, who learned from Flip how to lure enemies away from the den, and now Sirica is trying to divert the dog. Sirica is helpless. He can only stand and watch as the farmer drags his brother's body away. It's your father, Sirica. It's Flip.
Sunshine spreading out over the hillside. Fields of green are turning bright. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Good morning, sunshine. Look up, look up, look up to the blue skies. Look up to a brand new day. Everything's coming out. I feel so good.
Flip and Sirica meet for the first time since Flip drove him from the den.
Good morning, sunshine, gold. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Good morning, sunshine, gold.
Run, Sirica, run! Run for your life, Flip! The peaceful scene is transformed into a nightmare for the foxes, but they refuse to be hunted down and killed. Sirica stands watching the snowmobile trying to hit Flip. Look out! Flip tumbles into a ravine and he escapes.
Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Good morning, sunshine, gold. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Morning, world. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Good morning, sunshine, gold. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Morning, world. Good morning, world. Good morning, sunshine, gold.
Later that week, in the midst of a raging blizzard, father and son meet again, the two indomitable survivors. I wonder, perhaps in his full-grown son, Flip now sees something of his long-dead mate, Layla. After her death, Flip devoted his life to protect and raise his children. Once again, he is alone. There's nothing more now to hold Flep here in my land. Let it now belong to Sirica, for as long as he is strong enough to hold it. The lives of these Glacier Foxes are deeply engraved in my heart. Flep, you have surprised me, robbed me of my winter sleep, and I'm glad you did. You're the bravest Glacier Fox I have ever known.
But another world is waiting out there for me to see. I'm restless and I'm homeless, and I gotta set my spirit free. 'Cause I'm a vagabond, moving on. I don't know what's in store for me. I'm a vagabond when the winter comes. The traveling song is part of me. Don't know what's in store for me, but a cold wind's blowing through me, and I must be moving on. Now I hear a whisper, a voice so soft and low, inviting me, urging me across the ice and snow. How the quiet world shines in white, a vision comforts me. I gotta go, 'cause I gotta know this vision that I see. 'Cause I'm a vagabond, moving on. I don't know what's in store for me. I'm a vagabond when the winter comes. The traveling song is part of me. Don't know what's in store for me, but a cold wind's blowing through me, and I must be moving on. I'm a vagabond, a vagabond. I'll be moving on when the winter comes. I'm a vagabond, and I must be moving on.
I can't say goodbye, Flep. Part of you lives on through your brave son, Sirica. Through him, and let us hope through his sons after him, you will continue to live in my heart. It's a journey that never ends. I keep running from my memories, and if the